Howdy guys, it's Millipedal.
And Pepper.
And this is Unscripted. I almost had a chair this time.
Yeah.
But we did a little test with the microphone. It was way too echoey, so...
Probably the corner.
I don't have a chair this time. I will have a chair eventually. I also have nothing to draw. So, yeah, I've been having some trouble with the script this week.
Maybe since you're doing a lot of thinking, maybe I could take the reins, try to draw a little.
Should Pepper do a doodle? Let's have Pepper do a doodle this time. Okay.
We can talk and doodle at the same time.
Yeah, I gotta rotate the.
So you press down the first one to draw, right?
No, you don't press down anything to draw.
Got you. Okay, cool. So you want to talk about the
Oh yeah, we just hit 200 subscribers, which is very nice. Mostly from my shorts.
I don't know if you want this back, by the way.
No, you do you, buddy. We're gonna watch Pepper draw today. But it's mostly from my shorts. I know not a lot of people watch these, especially not the yapping videos. I mean...
Some of them get good views.
I feel like the yapping videos get more views than, like, my main videos. If you're here and you only watch the yapping videos, go watch the regular videos. Because those are pretty nice. The whole reason we're even doing a yapping video today is because we were getting some really good discussion in about possibilities of the show that who are you drawing?
It was gonna be Seraph, and then I messed up the hair. So this is you might know him. This is actually Blorbo from your favorite show.
Whoa, I love Blorbo. I can't believe I didn't recognize him.
Right, this is Blorbo.
That's great.
This is the Blorbo thumb.
I keep getting distracted by this drawing. Okay, we were having some discussion earlier about show details. Don't get excited. I have no idea how to even go about starting an indie project.
It would be awesome to get.
It would be very awesome to get, and I remember in a yapping video that I did with Sid a couple weeks ago, we were talking about how I had a bunch of episode ideas.
That is my dog at the door trying to break it down. She's very
annoying. Yeah, we're at another field trip. I'm not at home. We're at Pepper's today with his cringe dog. So I'll put a photo up on the screen of the cringe dog. My dogs are better.
Anyway.
My dogs are better. I keep getting distracted. There's Blorbo.
How do I erase?
You can hit the eraser button, or you can hit this button, and you can go down to eraser.
Bye, Blorbo. Can I make it bigger?
Yeah, you slide this. You turn the opacity down.
Hold on. Okay. Alright, there we go. And bye.
You can make it a lot. You can go like past the.
I'm trying to destroy Blorbo. Bye, Blorbo.
Bye, Blorbo. Okay.
Anyway. Last yapping video you talked about something, was it?
Last yapping video we were talking about how I have 2 seasons worth of episode ideas. We were talking about kind of the arcs that we would go through, and also the discussion between what a pilot and what a first episode is.
We were talking about that too.
Which I also think I would have a little bit of difficulty with, because we've been doing this for so long that the story is complete in my eyes. Like, obviously we still have, like, there are characters, and we do things with them today, like, still, like, there are still, like, different plot points going on, but for the sake of argument, the story is over. Like, I have a completed start to finish, like, arced out story, or I guess we do, but but I forgot where I was going with this. I'm so distracted by Pepper's drawings. Is that Kirby?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw. Where's the undo button? I see.
You just hit the first button on the pin.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, magic. So you were showing me downstairs, like the list of, and we talked shortly about how it's like, we might have to do some condensing because. Yeah,
because that's the thing. It's just, I'm very meticulous with my story writing. I am. I don't know about Pepper. I don't know how set he is.
I guess it depends on the material, but if it's our first big thing, I would like it to be very faithful.
Yeah, because
especially
it's very, very, like, planned out. Like, there are things that happen 20 years ago in universe that don't reach their breaking point until recently in the story, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess just we're talking about it like it's actually going to happen.
I think it's good. It's good to be confident about things like optimistic. I'll say
Optimistic, yeah.
Optimistic about things like this because
I mean, like I always said, I really do not expect any of this to go anywhere, but I want to have it on the internet just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case. Which, these are my babies. They're my babies.
My babies too.
Yeah, it's your babies too. It's both of our babies, but it's
We've put our babies through a bunch of turmoil.
a bunch of baby turmoil. But who doesn't?
They're okay. See, like this is hold on. Actually, hold on.
I keep getting distracted by
undo,
Pepper's
please?
drawings. Hit the button. Yeah, it has to be.
Oh, it has to be touching. They got it.
No, it doesn't have to be touching. It just has to be close.
So this is before. Before. This is This will be. This will be Casper.
Oh God.
He had this little spoiler for the.
Oh yeah.
He had long
spoiler.
hair.
Casper had long hair. Should
Yeah,
I doodle a long? You draw your long hair, Casper, and then I'll draw my long hair. You didn't. Oh, that's right.
Oh wait.
Oh, spoiler!
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler!
Mm-hmm.
Spoiler!
We were thinking about it. So,
Casper had both of his eyes. Spoiler!
There's Casper. Neck.
That's
body.
great.
I might just do a headshot actually. Headshot. Okay, and then hold on, let me finish close out there. His neck would be like right here. Neck.
I'm gonna have to title this something like I try to talk about the pilot, but I keep getting distracted by
hair.
Pepper's terrible drawings.
There we go. Glorious drawings. That's before.
My bad, yeah, glorious.
That's before. So, and then I'll hand this up to you, and I'll start yapping.
Okay, yeah, please. You have better concentration than I do. My ADHD.
So what were we talking about? Like, so we planned a lot of stuff out, and we've been planning it out since before. I think before you started the YouTube channel, really.
Oh yeah, we've been doing this way before I started. Well, not before I started the YouTube channel, because if you look, it says my channel was started like 13 years ago. And that's because it's an unlisted video now. The only video I made this channel to post a video of my hedgehog, may she rest in peace.
Yes.
And that video was unlisted.
Imagine you post that and it does numbers.
I would.
You can't say that on YouTube.
Can't see that on YouTube.
But before Underworldly went, public, before you made the channel about Underworldly, we've been planning this out because we have a lot of characters that people don't know about, obviously, because why would we tell you the whole story and then make a story out of it, because then you're watching the same thing twice.
Oh my God, that's another thing that's so hard is like, not only do we have to keep track of like all of the stuff that we've done, because we have like 8 years of content, but like, I trim with the XI, oopsie. But like, I'm it's also hard to not spoil you guys, because I do want to talk about a little bit of a series spoiler today that has to do with the episode ideas. Just because I feel like this is a good yapping session to like talk about them, the two of them,
and the grander ideas of.
Ideas.
That's a pretty good segue. You got 200 subscribers, and then we're talking about.
Oh yeah, that's true. This is the 200 subscriber sub special. The 200 subscriber sub special.
That's the title of the video.
There it is.
There you gotta draw a big 200.
Yeah, I do.
You gotta like redo the thumbnail.
200. This will be the thumbnail. 200. I'll put a butt on it. It's shiny.
200 butts.
200 butts. 200 butts in the seats, not watching these videos. Y'all are only here for the shorts. If you are from the shorts and you're actually watching these videos, I'm giving you a tender kiss on the forehead right now. There you go. There's your tender kiss on the forehead for supporting your favorite creator. And if I'm not your favorite, then I rescind my kiss. This does not look like Casper. Why did I gave him like a little pug nose?
You're so mean to him. Excuse me.
It does not even look like Casper. I wonder why. He's had so much character.
I think mine looks more like Casper.
You know what?
Leave your comments in the below.
Which one is better?
Which one is better? I love the little star I did for Kirby too. It's awesome.
Yeah, Pepper's very interesting about Kirby.
Yeah, it's my guy. It's my guy.
Okay,
Him and
so
Seraph
anyway,
should meet. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, episode ideas. That's what we were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So I obviously have the episode ideas, and then I have like maybe a quarter of a pilot.
Yeah.
Written. I think I like it, but I'm having a lot of trouble formatting it.
I get that.
Just because I feel like I need to get like script writing, like software. Because formatting is such a pain in the butt.
I guess an important thing to think about is if we get that chance to make a pilot, what length are you going for?
That's okay. That's what I was going to talk about, and I kept getting distracted by these drawings. The way I have it planned out is I have. I'm not going to show it actually. I was going to show the document, but no. I have 10 episodes per season, right? And then I don't know what episode length would be good. I think I would just do the pilot, and then however long that was, that would probably be enough. I would imagine I don't want to do like long episodes. It's like I want it to be like episodic but also serialized. Like I want to have like fun. I want to have fun with the characters because they're mine, and I want to see them do funny things on screen. But also plot, because people like plot and they eat it up.
I think an important thing to keep in mind about pilots, because you see a lot of pilots, like indie pilots, on YouTube, and the lengths vary a lot.
Yeah, because like something like Digital Circus is like that's like 30 minutes long.
30 minutes, like not Lackadaisy. Lackadaisy is like.
I have not watched Lackadaisy actually. I feel a little embarrassed to admit that. I'm not supporting the indie animation homies.
There's a couple more like Long Gone Gulch or some shit like that I heard that came out. Murder Drones, like a lot of these.
I haven't watched Murder Drones either.
You said. It looks like front-facing Miriam.
It is. I'm giving her a bob too. A really messed up bob.
It's like Susie from Deltarune if she had horns.
That is Susie Deltarune.
But a lot of people, because like the pilot is probably what you have the most like unrestricted creative freedom, right?
Exactly. So, yeah, but also it would be such an endeavor because like first of all, I have no reach. There are 200 of you, yes, but out of those 200 subscribers that I have, maybe like. Because I've been looking at my analytics too, because I'm a number watcher, and it's like, I maybe get like 20 people that watch these, but then it's like 3% watch time. Oof. So it's like half the people who watch most of the people who watch this video have already clicked off of it. So if you're still here, thank you.
Thank you very much.
But, I mean, I get it. I should call these rambling sessions instead of yapping sessions. Like, Jesus, can we hold a conversation? But... See, look, I already forgot what I was talking about before. Length of the episode.
I guess what you were saying about watch time makes sense too, because that's also for bigger audiences too, because if you don't have a committed audience, like...
Exactly. Like, I don't know how people do it. Like, I see, like... It's so strange to me because, I mean, just using, like, I guess Vivzy Pop, because she's a very, like, recent example, very documented person. It's like... I look on, like, her Instagram and stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is, like, what, like, a post a month? And it's, like, no shade, but, like, the art is, like, all right? Like, nothing like a hyper-realistic, like, fancy thing. Like, it looks like, it looks like art. It looks like someone sat down and went, this is a picture of my OC. Here's my OC. It's cool. And I'm like, okay, cool, but I do that. Where are my views?
I mean, it's,
So I see stuff like that, and I'm like, how did you get popular? How did you get reach? And it's like, it's so strange. There's my OC.
If you think about it, like Vivzy Pop had that one animation, the Kesha song, that was popular a long time ago.
That's true.
But then like they have so many other animations, and you could walk up to somebody who loves that Kesha video or loves Hell of Boss or Hazbin Hotel, and you could say, "Have you seen Bad Luck Rabbit?" And people will be like, "What is that?"
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. No.
Or I think that's the title of the video.
I think. You get. Yeah. I'm not sure.
You get the example though.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a lot of people need, like, you have that with them. You have, I mean, a lot of people's first thing they put out is their big thing, like with the Digital Circus.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like, I mean, I'm sure they had some sort of online presence before. Then, like, people who knew about it, but like it really, it really blew up after like the pilot. But like, see, and the thing is, I would love to like make the pilot that I have. Like,
Yeah.
that would be awesome. But also, oh my god, just thinking about all the stuff that it would be like, I would either have to, as myself as an entity, like, either do it all myself, which is like, I mean, if you see my shorts, it's like, clearly I am not the best animator. You know, I don't even do it on a computer. I do it on my phone. I'm doing all of this on my phone on Flip-a-Clip, and I don't even have the pro version. So it's just like, I sit here, and I'm like, and then I'll pour my heart and soul into one animation, and it'll get like 200 views. And then I do some garbage like I did the other day, and it'll have like 7,000 views. So it's like, duh. So either I do the entire thing by myself, which voice casting, that was something that we also wanted to talk about. So it's just like, myself, I would have to find people to record for me. I would have to pay them from my my job that I don't even make a lot of money at. And then I have to animate the entire thing, and it would take like 1,000,000 years, which is not ideal. Or I do the even stupider thing, which is I go, hello, I have a project. Would you like to animate on my project? I have never done this before, and I can't pay you. And I would pay you with Patreon money, but nobody watches me, so I don't have any of that. So it's like one of those things where it's like, how am I supposed to do this? And it's like all these people. It's like, how did you do this? How are so many people finding success? It's very intimidating.
I mean, like, there are definitely, because I'm pretty sure there are people who do a lot of stuff on good faith, like, not like animating or drawing, but there's
I'm like Yandere Dev, like, I'll pay you 20 Robux if you animate 30 million hours of animation for me, please.
Like,
you may get groomed.
God.
I feel like this is like the third time I've mentioned
Like, I mean,
Yandere
some people just want to be a part of, like, a big thing. Like, there's this series I watch on YouTube that does animations, and the guy there's two guys there are two guys and like two girls who do the voice acting. Mm-hmm. And before they got not huge, but before they got big, you know, they all did the voice acting for free because, you know, they were friends and stuff.
Yeah, well, I feel like the voice acting for like a pilot wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah,
because it's like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm working with limited voices because there's me, you, Sid. I have a couple other friends who I could ask I've actually asked a couple of my friends if they would do voice tests for me, and love y'all, but those voices are not hitting. That's also another thing too, when you're working with like just your friends. It's like they're like, yeah, this is great. I love this stuff. It's awesome, and I would love to help. That's not me. This is a friend. Here, we'll draw. India, if you're watching, this is you. Thank you, India. I love you. Shout out for the video.
You know who'd be a cool... I was thinking about...
Shout out for the video, India. What's her Instagram? Hold on. She's awesome. She's actually very...
We should get Nina in here and make her record a voice line for Jay.
That's true. I feel like Nina would...
And Nina's German.
Jay. Nina is German. That was something on my
phone. I was thinking Nina J.
India from Elsewhere on Instagram.
Yes.
This is you, girl. She's awesome. She plays the guitar.
Yeah, she's traveling.
I love her. She's on tour with a band right now. I love her. This is India. But she's like, yeah, girl, I love all the stuff that you're doing. And I'm like, gee, thanks. Can you record a voice line for me? And it's like, people show enthusiasm in my projects and whatever. And I'm like, that's cool. And I'm no shade to anyone who has given me voice lines, but y'all's hearts were not in it. Like, that's another thing that I have thought about before is I probably don't have a very good voice for voice acting. I don't think it's very distinct, and it's like I have a very nasally voice kind of at points, and I
mean, that works in some people's
favor. Yeah, it does, but like, I feel like a large portion of being a voice actor is enjoying the voice and like being the character. So it's just like I hear these voices and I'm like, yeah, that's great. That voice is like, it's nice, but you're not like putting 110% into it. So that you're not convincing me that you are the character. And that's the thing. Like I feel like that's the difference between working with your friends and working with like professional voice actors, or yourself and your, what are you, a business partner now?
What?
What? I mean, like, for argument's sake, it's just like, I feel like if me and you got into a booth, we'd be like, hello, I am the character.
Hello, everybody. I was gonna do the Markiplier thing, but I changed my mind.
You already did it. It would be like, here we are, and we're doing the voices. I feel like we could like get into it, and it'd be awesome. We originally wanted it to be like, when I was first doing like voice casting, quote unquote, I was like, oh, well, obviously we're Thomas and Jay, because look at us. Right? So, but gotta say, hold on, let me. I was gonna say, let me draw a little Thomas off to the side, but like, there he is.
Just make him look like not pleased.
Yeah, just Thomas is just Pepper if he never smiled.
Yeah.
Wasn't he like just like a self-insert at first? Like you were just. I remember you were designing him, and you started describing it. I'm like, this is just you with a suit on. This is just you with a suit, and then. That's kind of like our thing. Like, I don't know, Easter egg, if you guys see how well, obviously I draw my Sona very differently than, like, how I draw myself, because, duh. But, I draw, like, myself and SM almost completely the same. It's just, like, if I had on, like, a not safe for work outfit. See, look, there's my drawing of Pepper, and then there's Thomas. Tell me they're not the same.
Yeah.
And then I always, this is like my signature thing, and I feel like a lot of people think it's stupid, but the little crescent thing that I do at the hair,
I mean,
that's my Sona, that's my little guy.
That's a cool signature.
Trifecta over here. But like, and then I have that as like a genetic marker. Interesting thing that I don't know if anyone has noticed, and if you have noticed it, brownie points, because this is how it works. Like, okay, so like here's SM with her mask on, right, and she has the thing. Right? There's the thing, and then Seraph is like, his is like the little like M or whatever, and then Lucy has the C also, or the crescent also, and then she's with Casper, and there's Casper, speed draw Casper, and he has the little, I didn't draw that very well, he has like that, and then they have Jura, right? Here's Jura.
You do these so fast.
Yeah, there's Jura with his thing and his ponytail, and then his, because that's the thing. Also, all Reapers have this little like floaty bit, because why not?
Yeah.
And then his is a little floating crescent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like with the hair.
Family tree.
The little mini family tree. I didn't draw Seraph. There he is.
He's better boy.
There he is. There's Seraph. So it's like. Boom, 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 boom. Yay! Yeah. So that was a tangent. Voice casting.
I think it's very important to keep in mind that, like, you just started, basically, right?
Yeah,
I mean, Vizzy Pop didn't get approached for Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss in her, like, 6 month, not even, of doing YouTube, right?
Yeah.
She's been, her last big hit before her big shows were 10 years ago, I believe.
Exactly.
If not more.
I would be...
Right?
See, and that's, like, part of my hope. It's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna leave this... Because eventually I'm gonna run out of ideas. Like, to be honest, I got no more ideas after the Reaper contract video. So, that might be the last video for a while, maybe. Depending, it might just be yapping sessions. And maybe probably not even weekly at that.
You do have to also admit that, like, you're getting very... Your growth has been very steady. It's, like... very you can
and
track
it is
you know?
mainly from the shorts too, so it's like I feel like if I disappeared from videos that wouldn't be like as big of a deal, and then that would give me more time to work on a pilot completely by myself, because that's probably the only thing that I have the willpower to do is slowly.
You could work on like little character animations that are shorts, not just memes, but just like
like actually, because like right now I'm working on shorts only, but I could do like a YouTube sized animation instead of my Instagram resolution little animation.
So I mean there are other paths, because you know, like the underworldly videos, these are going to be the videos that people revisit, because like when you if you ever
watch us accidentally put like a major spoiler in one of these videos or something completely on accident.
Like, because you put out...
And then people come back to it and it was like, I know it from the beginning! I was here at the start!
You put out the history, and you'll have people who watch the original stuff. Mm-hmm. But then, like, when you get something that reaches far out, people will see the new big thing, and they're like, oh my god, what is this world, and how will I know more? And there you go. They're already right there for you.
That's banking on luck, though. But like I said, I don't care. I do care a lot, but I don't care. if anyone sees these, but it would be nice if I did have a random blow up.
Yeah.
Methinks.
I think there's a pathway for it. I think it's just, you can do patience, consistency, and hope, really.
Yeah.
Cornball, I know, but
yeah,
it's true.
Yeah. And, you know, maybe something will come of it. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, third option, instead of doing everything by myself, I could approach Thomas is the studio. Here he is. He's an executive anyway. There, he's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I could approach a studio with my little baby heart and go, these are my characters that I've had since middle school. Can you make a series, please? Can you spend thousands and thousands of dollars to animate my OCs, please? Please, I have 2 seasons of episode ideas and a marketable plushie.
You know what is a cool idea that I thought about? It's like, so you remember the James, for people, because obviously nobody knows, the James Journal. Do you want to?
Oh, yeah, the James. That is a really interesting idea. We have, okay, so we have a lot of, like, merch ideas.
Hold on, can I get my idea out of my brain?
Get your idea.
So, I was thinking you could do animations to, like, I finished the James Journal, and then let's say we find one person to do voice acting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody voice acts James, you know, paid or not, whatever, however they do it. And you could animate over narration of James's journal, and you just do drawings for it.
That's cool. We could do like a little mini series. It could be like kind of like the Species video.
Yeah, I mean, it's
like we could do like.
But you're hearing it from somebody in universe.
Yeah, so it's like, basically the whole thing with this is we had an idea. There's a character James. We talked a little bit about him in the what video was that? The
Family Tree
video.
Something else probably.
And he has, like, his whole... He's not, like, a main character, per se, but he has, like, a whole arc.
Yeah.
Of, like... Because, like, it's... We've been doing this for so long, every character has something to do.
Prequel series.
That would go hard. That would go hard. Because, like, okay, the... tangent... Again. Okay, we're talking about the James Journal miniseries. That's the point that we need to come back to. James Journal miniseries.
Yes.
We could do, because, okay, the way that I have it starting, so there is a lot. This story spans, like, over 60 years.
Mm-hmm.
Like, well...
How old is 60? Fear's about 60-something.
Yeah, Fear's about 60.
Maybe a little less, because it doesn't start with...
Genuinely, the whole series really started with Casper and Fira.
Yeah.
Technically. Spoiler, we're not going to say how it started with them.
I almost...
Spoiler, we're not going to say how it started with them. But, so we'll just put this here. This is Casper. That's what I said. That's what I mean when I say Casper is like the catalyst for this whole thing.
Yes.
It's because the story starts with him. And here we are, 60 years later. And this is like the time frame of the story. So it's like, I would say if we were to make a series, it would start like here. Mm-hmm. In comparison to, like, the rest of the series. Because, like, a lot of this is, like, a lot of nothing. Like, it's a lot of just, like, slice of life stuff. But, like...
Except for the good stuff.
I mean, there is... Okay, so it's, like, little series rundown, I guess. Okay, Casper and Fira. SM shows up, like, here. Seraph shows up, like, here. And then the whole, like, Lucy arc. I would consider this to be, like, Lucy.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean, again, she's not like a main... I mean, she was kind of a main character in this series. So, this would be the show now. And then, like, if people showed enough interest in the past, all of this would be, like, a prequel series. We could do, like, young Casper in the underworld, like, figuring out how to be a Reaper and stuff. And then, like... I'm pretty sure all the James stuff happens, like, here.
A little bit further. Well...
It's about right here, yeah. Because it's like this... Because the James backstory... Well, in the James miniseries, we could use the James miniseries to explain his disappearance.
Yes.
Like, right here.
Disappearance from where? That's a spoiler.
That's a spoiler.
Well, I guess the James Journal miniseries would be not really. I mean, I just need
it could that could just be something that we do, like, or that I do. Who could we get to voice James?
I don't know. That's something to sit on, I guess.
Yeah, something to figure out, and then I could do like 5-minute shorts of like a page per species. That's kind of something that I was talking about doing anyway, because I was running out of episode ideas, or like video ideas, and I said I wanted to go like more in depth on each species. Like I think because I'm going in depth on Reapers in the next video, and then I wanted to go more in depth on Keepers. So it's like, instead of doing it in like an informational style video like I have been doing, I could do a little animated, maybe not fully animated, maybe like a Jaden Animations level thing.
Ooh.
We could do like a little species synopsis, and each page of the journal would be a little 5-minute short. And I could post those to like the actual channel instead of just shorts. And I could like chop that up into shorts.
Yeah.
And, get some views from that, because like I said, almost all of my views come from my shorts, which is a little disheartening.
I wouldn't put too much, because that's a case for a lot of, like, there's this YouTuber I watch, and his most viewed video is a short that has 2.1 million views.
Jeez.
And his most viewed actual video is like 200K. So it's just shorts.
Yeah.
Some people just, that's how it happens.
Yeah.
Shorts are so easy to come by because they advertise them so heavily.
Yeah, it's so addictive. I'll catch myself scrolling on shorts like all the time. That's where a lot of my animation ideas come from. I just get like popular audios or whatever and throw them on top. That's another thing too, is like I like doing the shorts because they keep me like relevant in the algorithm.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it feels a little like soulless. Like I said earlier, it's like some of my highest viewed shorts are like stuff that I didn't really have like my heart in. It's just like, because the very first one that I posted, if you're still in the video and you haven't seen it, I might repost that, honestly. Since I have more viewers now, I might repost it and get some more eyes on it, because I think it only got like 1,000 views.
1.4, I think.
1.4, which is fun to say that 1.4 is a low number for me now. Views. I do not count likes. I only count the views, because I just want people to see my stuff. That's all I really want. So I might repost that.
That's a good idea, actually.
That would be a good one if I don't have an animation idea for a week. Because that's another thing, too. It does not take me long to animate these. Like, I can take a day, and it'll take maybe, 6 hours to do... Depending on the animation, it'll take, 6 hours to sit down and do it. It's really not that hard. It's just tedious. So, I mean, the hard part is just finding something to animate. And then, once again, like I said, it's just, using a trending audio will always get me more views than, something with an audio that I've made myself, because it's already popular, which, again, disheartening, and it's not something that I necessarily have my heart in, but that first video that I did, that was, a semi-popular audio, and the second I heard it, I was like, that is Casper and Jack. Speaking of voices, again, that voice effect on that short, where it's like the I don't know, audio mixing terms, but it's the fade in and fade out, and that weird filter that they have on that voice. That is what I want to do for Jack. Oh, I would have so much fun. I would have so much fun.
Tone, because I love how the tone fades in, and then when I start talking, it's like bam, and then it's flat.
See, that's another thing. I know exactly what I want. I would be so easy to work with. I'm not drawing it all here. You draw something, because I'm about to yap. It's just, I would be so easy to work with. I feel like I said this with Sid also, easy but also difficult, because I know exactly what I want. I know what I want to do with the story. I know what I want to do with the character direction. I know what I want to do with the art direction. Maybe not backgrounds so much. I have been working on backgrounds pretty recently.
Yeah.
I'm getting kind of good at those. Is that Sonic?
You can keep talking.
I have been getting better at backgrounds and stuff, and I have a very good idea of what I want the settings to look like. I feel like the series would get compared a lot to Inside Job on Netflix. Very good series. If you have not watched it, go watch Inside Job. They canceled it.
Sucks.
So that sucks. My leg is so asleep. Ow! I knew this was gonna happen. Ow. But, oh my god, my leg's asleep.
Do you wanna get up?
No. Ow! That's gonna be so loud. I'm gonna have to tune that out. Oh my god. Move. Move. I
can't move.
Move.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Ooh. Are we stopping for right now?
Pausing the video for a second. My leg. Okay, anyway, my leg's better now. So what I was saying, Inside Job. I really love the art direction in that show. Just like with... Because it's... I want to say the setting is somewhat similar to the labs in our series. Just because it's like...
Yeah.
Big secret lab where they do a bunch of cool stuff and they've got all these experiments and like rooms and whatever. So it was like... In my head... I know I haven't actually drawn like a lab setting yet. Except for like the plant habitat, but that doesn't really count because it's just like a jungle or whatever. I feel like I would take inspiration from that in an art direction way. So it's just like I know what these settings look like, and I know what the characters sound like, and I know what their motivations are. I know what they like, all of this stuff. But I mentioned this in the Yapping video with Sid as well. I know what I want,
yeah.
So it's just like I feel like integrity is a good thing to have, but you also have to strip that away when you're working with a network or even like an indie studio or something. It's just like you have to give away some control, which would pain me.
Something you have to prepare for, I guess.
It would pain me, and like I understand, like we were talking about this when we were looking at the episode ideas earlier, because like I said, it's not guaranteed that we would get 10 episodes a season, or, you know, something like that. So I do have points where I'm willing to, you know, like break on, where it's like I could mash these episodes together, or I could like shuffle them around. Like I have a good episode ideas. I have a good balance of like filler, not necessarily filler, because I hate filler episodes so much. Like I like them, but like I want to see some furthering of the plot. So it's like I feel like I have a healthy mixture of filler, quote unquote, episodes with, you know, like heavy foreshadowing and like heavy like background elements, because I'm a big fan of like background gags, but I feel like something that would be pivotal in this series is like background plot.
Yeah.
Kind of, almost like background foreshadowing. So that's just something that I've always thought was interesting, because I love... We grew up in the time of, like, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's, Undertale, stuff like that, where theorizing was, like, a huge part of the community. And with this, if this is, like, an indie series...
This is the pen, right?
Huh?
Up here, that's the pen.
Yeah. But, with it being an indie series, having the internet as a community involved is very important to me. So it's just, like, I want to leave, like, breadcrumbs for people, and I want to leave... you know, room for people to guess, and I was mentioning it, again, with Sid in another video, but I'm reiterating it here. I would love to take ideas, not, like, take ideas from people, like, oh, yes, this was my idea all along, but I would love to reward theorists by, like, if you have a good idea, and it's better than mine, I would love to use that idea, and that's one of those things where it's like, I'm not sure how to, like, go about that ethically.
A lot of people do that, like, with...
Like, what do? I just, like, cash up you $50, and it's like, thanks for the idea, I'm putting it in my show.
I mean, it really depends, because, like, the people who made Bendy, a credit to the fans, like, because everybody was so obsessed with Alice Angel from that poster from Chapter 2, so they made Chapter 3 all about her, right?
Yeah.
She was, like, the star of it, so...
Same with, like, most of the story in Five Nights at Freddy's, where it was, like, Scott Cawthon pretty much confirmed that it's like, yeah, Matt Pat and Markiplier, like, wrote the series for me, so it's just, like, to me, that feels like a little, like... like, I guess. I mean, I guess it's because they're, like, popular. It's not that, like,
it depends on how you use it, because if you... I mean, you could say, oh, he should do this, and if he does it, that doesn't mean he owes you royalties, depending on how it works.
See, that's another thing. You're also opening yourself up to, like, if I'm like, oh, yeah, like, this specific person was correct on this theory. It's just, like, who's to say that they won't, like, you know, like, get a lawyer.
Right.
Or something, which is, you know, it's, like... That's another thing. I don't do anything that I view as problematic, right? But it's just like, you have to think about how some people are gonna take things, because it's just like, to me, that would be a nice thing to do. Like, oh, it's just like, you have a cool theory, I'm rewarding that by making you correct.
Yeah.
But, you know, a bunch of people would see that as, like, plagiarism or something. Are you drawing, Bendy?
No.
Oh.
I guess I could have all.
But
It's kind of shaky because this is ass. Hold on.
turn up the stabilization. Correction. Go up here, and then click, and then you can turn it. I would say like 20. That better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
I forgot where I was going.
What were you talking about?
I don't even remember. Oops.
How would you accredit?
Oh yeah, how would I, accredit people their theories? Oh yeah, episode structure. That's what I was talking about. So it's just like fun episodes with stuff in the background, and then like straight up like plot focused episodes, because I know people love that stuff. It's just like.
Yeah.
And I also want to have, like, a healthy balance of it, because some shows, it's, like... Excuse me. Some shows, it's, like... They have, like, a bunch of episodes in a row of just, like... I'm trying to think of, like, a decent example. It's just, like, here's a massive plot moment with something that's, like, it needs immediate attention. This is, like... pivotal to the story, and then the next episode they're like getting ice cream or something. It's just like I hate when that happens. So it's just like I don't want to overdo the plot episodes, but I also don't want to like I don't know. It would be a delicate balance, and I feel like if I were to be working with a studio, I would obviously have some like consultation on that. It's just like see, that's another thing. I don't know, because I don't know a lot about the industry also. So it's like, would I be a writer or would I be like a director or something? Because I know just like being a director is like you're in charge of like every little detail. And I know every little detail, but I also don't have that much experience, like directing a team. I have gotten better about that though, because I have been getting a lot of help from Pepper and Sid and a couple other people with the voice actors, where it's like when I know what I want and I have people who are willing to help me with that, I am very good at giving direction, because I know exactly what's needed, and I know exactly what you can do and how fast you can do it, and blah, 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 blah. So it's just like, when I'm in the moment, I completely, like, I could take control of the situation. Maybe not on, well, I don't know, I feel like there would be a learning curve, but also being a writer would be interesting, because, I mean, obviously it's just, see, okay. I keep. This is my yap session. I usually draw and I don't talk, but I'm yapping today.
Yeah, I'm not talking at all. I'm locked in.
Yeah. So, where was I? I got distracted again.
Talking about having people helps, because you know exactly what you want, and
I shouldn't have said anything else except for what I was talking about. I forgot. Oh, you're drawing Hollow Knight.
Hollow Knight adjacent something.
Whatever. God, I've lost my point. Oops. Oh yeah, writing. I, like I said earlier, I'm having extreme writer's block on the Reaper contract video, so it's like, But when I do write, I'm like writing, like, I write some fic sometimes, some fan fiction. If you find that, no you didn't. If you found it, no you didn't. It's all with my characters, like hypothetical stuff and whatever. It's like, I know I've never been good at writing. Like in elementary school, they used to make us do those freaking 5-paragraph essays or whatever. No, it was 4-sentence 5-paragraph essays and in elementary school, and my sentences were so concise and to the point that my my teacher made me write 7-sentence paragraphs instead, because it would be like, she would be like, write a story about a dog or something, and I'd be like, the dog went outside, the dog went to the something.
So you had those baby sentences.
See, yeah, but I made my point, right? Like, was I not making my point? When it's like, the dog went here, then the dog went here, then the dog went inside. There's the story. I was like, I've never been big on, like, fluff and whatever, where it's like, oh, the dog pranced lightly to the ball, and...
I'm the opposite. I like my diction.
Yeah, no, yeah, Pepper's a very good writer, which is why I think I would be more on the directing side, and then Pepper could be assistant. Like, obviously I would want some control in the writer's room, because these characters are very curated, and And I would want to be, like, checking and making sure. See, that's the thing. Okay. Pepper's a very good writer. And if we did have a writing team, I'm sure they would be very good. But it's like, I know what I want, but I don't. And that's, like, the most woman thing I've said all day.
I think it's like
I know what I want, but, like, I don't. Like, you have to suggest it first.
You know what you want in this in the sense of, like, right now. Like, if somebody asks you, what do you want for this? You could tell them, right? Yeah. However, making...
It's like I have to see it first. It's like, bring me what you think is right, and then I'll give you notes to get exactly where I need you to be.
Making a
so it's just, that's another thing. I'm very big on letting people do what they want. So it's just like, you are the expert, you know best, you do this, and then I'll give you, like, notes on it to make it, like, 100% what we need. Because it's just like, you know, I'm not a writer. I can write when I want to, and, like, I have the story written out very well, but it's just like, I'm not a writer.
Making a series is also very, you know, a lot more complicated than just being like, oh, I want this.
You're talking quiet, the mic isn't going to pick you up.
Making a series is a lot more complicated than being like, you know, I want this. And then, like, they put it in, like you said, you need to see it first. Yeah. And it'd be helpful, because, like, and you'd also have to feel differently, you know, thinking about, I can't really do fire very well, hold on. But, you have to think about it, doing it differently, because you have other people coming in, and it's like, you can think about it all you want, like, how you want it to play out in your head if you close your eyes and dream about it. But in terms of putting a real product out there, you'd have to see a lot more of it, like, realistically.
Yeah. Yeah. Moment of dead silence.
Trying to draw, like, the soul flame here.
I think that was good yapping on the series.
Yeah.
Methinks.
I think overall it's just good to remember, you know, things will take time.
Yeah.
Hopefully things will come along.
Things take time. Sacrifices have to be made. Leeway has to be given. And you reap what you sow.
That sounds so ominous. What does that mean?
You don't know what... It's just you reap what you sow.
No, like, what does that mean in the context of this?
I'm sowing the seeds of a series.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe one day I will get to reap what I am sowing in the ground.
Reap like Casper.
Reap like Casper.
But yeah, that's really important. You know? I think that, like, probably some time from now, we'll get more ideas as they come, and, you know, it'll be good to see the fruits of your labor finally, you know, be like a huge thing.
Yeah. Hopefully. You are locked into this drawing. I'm done yapping.
I kind of just made like an OC. I'm thinking of.
Ooh. New extended universe.
No, like Hollow Knight.
I know. I'm just being funny. Like, this is how it starts. This is how it starts. It literally is. If you are out there making OCs for Hollow Knight or whatever.
Yes.
This is how it starts. Is that a banana?
It's supposed to be like a bow and arrow. I'm trying to do like a bow and arrow because, like, you know,
looks like a banana.
Like, their weapons are like nails and stuff, and like
I don't.
They use different types of nails and stuff, and like somebody could have like a bow and arrow type weapon where like their nail is. It's just something I'm thinking about. Arrow tip, and then you have like the nail body or whatever. Sorry, I'm just, you know.
He's locked in. I was about to finish the video, but let's see what Pepper's got going on.
You know, like there's the arrow, like it's a weird looking little nail, and then like the bow. I can't really do like a bow. It's like not good. Erase that from history. And then like your attack could be based on like the bow. Like you can shoot flames, or like you can. You can do
that was another thing that we had. Speaking of games, when we were in high school, I think, we originally thought about making this just like an RPG Maker game type thing.
Yeah.
But that didn't... We had a lot of time... We struggled a lot with, like, what to make it into. Like, we had the idea, but it's like... Should it be a book? Should we make it like a story game like Undertale? Should it be should it be a show? And it's like, obviously a show is the most unrealistic one because like that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Like I could sit down and write a book right now if I wanted to, even though I'm really bad at writing. But I don't know, it was hard finding a medium. And they're just like, we did toss around webcomic a lot, and Sid offered their coloring services, because, you know, I'm good at coloring, but I feel like Sid is better. Sid is one of those artists that's just like, I have my style, which is like clearly like very cartoony, and so it's like I keep simple shading. Like, obviously I will like render a piece occasionally and have like a background and like a fully completed nice piece, but like my style is cartoony. And then Sid has a very, like, I would say, leaning more towards realism over semi-realism, which means that you do have to like render a lot more. So it's just like, it was an idea for a while where Pepper would be on, like, me and Pepper would be on like the writing side, but mostly Pepper on the writing side, and then I would be like art direction, doing all the line art and everything, and then we could have Sid color, because that would give us like really good like allocation of stuff. That's also technically a possibility. I have been thinking about maybe doing like a little bit of a web comic. I could do that instead. I could do like,
yeah, you were thinking about that,
like a voice acted, like a voiced over web comic, or I mean at that point it might as well be an animatic or something.
That's true.
And like I do have, if I were to do a web comic though, I would start like from the beginning. Maybe I've been thinking about it. I don't know. See, that's the thing about it. It's so difficult. It's just, if I had started doing this when we started the series, this might be somewhere. But like starting now, when everything's like already done, quote unquote, it's a lot more difficult. This is kind of fire, Pepper.
Yeah, this is kind of ass. I was trying to do like the camo clip or whatever. I'm just kind of, you know.
Hollow Knight OC.
I don't know. I'm just thinking. I was just drawing.
Fire.
I was just drawing while we were yapping.
Yeah, but yeah, no, yeah. Yapping over?
I think yapping over. I think the grand takeaway is that we will continue to push for this to become a big thing, because we have so many ideas that we would love to share and make huge.
Yes. And
I think that's the takeaway.
Yeah, yapping over.
Yee.